What if life's coincidences were not random, but part of a greater spiritual journey guiding you toward your true purpose? Imagine uncovering the hidden meanings behind the events that shape your life. Today, we're diving into James Redfield's intriguing book, The Celestine Prophecy, where we'll explore the spiritual insights that reveal how to connect more deeply with the world around you and tap into a higher level of consciousness. In this video, we'll break down the key revelations from the book, offering a modern take on how to apply these powerful insights to your own life. If you're ready to unlock the secrets of synchronicity and embrace a new spiritual path, make sure to subscribe for more enlightening insights. In Chapter 1 of the Celestine Prophecy, titled A Critical Mass, the protagonist learns about a mysterious ancient manuscript from Peru. This manuscript contains 9 key insights that can change the way humans perceive life and spirituality. The first insight: it's about awakening. Not just any kind of awakening, but a spiritual shift that begins with you, the individual. The protagonist starts to notice something strange but exciting: synchronicities. These seemingly random events suddenly feel more connected, more purposeful. Have you ever had a moment where a chance meeting or a random conversation felt like it was meant to happen? That's the kind of awareness Chapter 1 introduces, a heightened sense of the world's subtle guiding hand. You're going about your day, and someone mentions an opportunity or shares an idea. Hours later, you stumble across the same topic online, or another person brings it up. These moments of synchronicity aren't just coincidences. They're the universe's way of nudging you toward a deeper awareness, guiding you to your next step. In summary, Chapter 1 establishes the importance of being attuned to the signs around you, as these can lead you toward your purpose. Principle number 1 is synchronicity, the power of recognizing and following life's meaningful coincidences. Have you ever felt like the world is changing, not just externally, but in the way we think and seek meaning? In Chapter 2, the protagonist begins to understand the second insight, known as the longer now. It's the idea that humanity is evolving from a survival-based mindset to one that craves deeper purpose. We're no longer just focused on survival, but on growth and spiritual awakening. This insight digs into the patterns of human history, revealing that we're at a turning point, a pivotal moment in time. The protagonist starts to connect the dots, realizing that everything leading up to this moment has prepared humanity for a greater understanding of life and its true purpose. It's no coincidence that people are starting to question their place in the world more deeply. Think about it. As individuals, we're becoming more aware that life isn't just about getting by. Whether through careers, relationships, or personal growth, we're seeking something more. You may have noticed it yourself, a growing curiosity for meaning beyond the material world. That's exactly what this insight taps into: the shift from living day to day to understanding that we're part of a much larger journey. In summary, Chapter 2 explores how our collective history is pushing us toward this spiritual awakening, helping us evolve beyond mere survival to find deeper fulfillment. Principle number 2 is the longer now. Embrace the shift from survival to purpose as part of humanity's spiritual evolution. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling the vibe, whether it's calm or tense. You can't see it, but you can feel it. In Chapter 3, the protagonist discovers the third insight, a matter of energy. This insight reveals that all living things are connected by invisible energy fields. Everything around us, from people to nature, is part of this energetic flow. As the protagonist becomes aware of these energy fields, they start to notice how human interactions and emotions can influence this energy. It's not just about words or actions anymore. It's about the unseen force that either uplifts or drains us. Have you ever felt more energized after talking to someone, or completely drained? That's the power of energy fields at play. Imagine this. You're having a conversation with a friend, and you notice how your mood shifts based on the energy they bring. If they're excited and positive, you feel uplifted. If they're anxious or negative, it pulls you down. This chapter teaches that by becoming aware of this energy flow, you can better manage your own interactions, contributing positively to the energy around you. In summary, Chapter 3 emphasizes the importance of recognizing the energy fields that connect us, allowing for a deeper connection with the world and others. Principle number 3 is a matter of energy. Harness the power of energy fields to influence and enhance your interactions with others. In Chapter 4, the protagonist uncovers the fourth insight, the struggle for power. It's about how, in human relationships, people often try to manipulate or dominate others to gain energy. This constant tug-of-war for power creates tension and conflict, leaving both sides depleted. The chapter sheds light on how people unconsciously engage in these power struggles, whether through subtle manipulation, control, or even passive-aggressive behavior. These tactics are ways of drawing energy from others. But this doesn't have to be the way we interact. The fourth insight teaches that there's another source of energy, one that doesn't require taking from others. It's the universal energy that connects everything. Imagine this. You're in a heated argument with someone and both of you are fighting to be heard. Neither side is really listening, and the energy in the room feels heavy. But what if you stopped trying to control the situation and instead connected with a deeper, universal energy? By doing so, you no longer need to drain the other person to feel powerful. You're already connected to something bigger, something infinite. In summary, Chapter 4 highlights the importance of recognizing power struggles in our relationships and offers a way out by tapping into the universal energy source. Principle number 4 is the struggle for power. Stop draining others for energy and connect to the universal source to create harmonious interactions. In Chapter 5, the protagonist uncovers a powerful truth. The fifth insight, the message of the mystics. This insight reveals that beyond the physical world, there's a higher divine energy that we can tap into. And here's the key. We don't need to rely on others or external sources for this energy. Mystics throughout history have shown us how to connect to this divine energy through meditation and spiritual practices, offering a direct path to peace and fulfillment. The protagonist begins to understand that this energy isn't just for mystics or spiritual leaders. It's accessible to everyone. By quieting the mind and turning inward, we can experience a profound connection with this higher source. Have you ever felt moments of complete calm where everything feels aligned and connected? That's what this insight is about. Learning to consistently connect to that divine energy, not just during rare moments, but as a daily practice. Imagine this. You're feeling stressed, overwhelmed by life's demands. Instead of seeking relief from outside sources, like distractions or other people, you take a moment to meditate, to sit quietly and focus inward. In that stillness, you begin to feel the calm, expansive energy that brings clarity and peace. This is the power of the fifth insight, the realization that divine energy is always there for us if we choose to access it. In summary, Chapter 5 teaches that by tapping into divine energy through meditation and other practices, we can enhance our spiritual power and live with greater peace and purpose. Principle number 5 is the message of the mystics. Connect to divine energy through meditation to access true peace and fulfillment. In Chapter 6, the protagonist uncovers the sixth insight, clearing the past. This insight dives deep into how our past, often in ways we aren't aware of, shapes our present actions. Unresolved traumas and patterns from our past linger and influence the way we interact with the world today, causing us to repeat negative behaviors. The protagonist begins to realize that in order to grow and evolve, healing these old wounds is essential. It's not about erasing the past, but understanding it, bringing self-awareness to the forefront. When we acknowledge our past hurts, we gain the power to break the cycle and stop those unconscious patterns from playing out in our present lives. Imagine this. You find yourself reacting the same way in certain situations, like shutting down during conflict or avoiding difficult conversations. But when you reflect, you recognize that these reactions are rooted in past experiences, moments where you felt hurt or vulnerable. By facing these old wounds and resolving them, you start to break free from these automatic responses. You can finally move forward with more clarity and peace. In summary, Chapter 6 highlights the importance of confronting and healing past traumas to free ourselves from repetitive negative patterns and to create a more conscious life. Principle number 6 is clearing the past. Heal old wounds to stop negative patterns and move forward with self-awareness. Have you ever felt like everything was just falling into place, almost as if life was guiding you? In Chapter 7, the protagonist learns about the seventh insight, engaging the flow. This insight shows how synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences, are not random. Instead, they are signs pointing us toward our true spiritual path. When we start paying attention to these moments, we stay in the flow of life's purpose, effortlessly moving forward on our journey. The protagonist begins to experience this firsthand, encountering a series of synchronistic events that push them further along their path. These moments act like guideposts, reminding them, and us, that there's a deeper connection at work in the universe. When you're open to recognizing these signs, life feels more aligned, and your actions begin to flow naturally. Imagine this. You've been thinking about a change in your life, maybe a new job or a big decision. Suddenly, you start noticing little signs. A conversation, a book, a chance meeting that all seem connected to that decision. These synchronicities aren't just random, they're guiding you. By staying in tune with these moments, you find yourself effortlessly flowing toward the direction you're meant to take. In summary, Chapter 7 emphasizes the power of synchronicities in guiding us toward our spiritual path and the importance of staying in the flow to live with purpose. Principle number 7 is engaging the flow. Follow synchronicities to stay in the flow of life and align with your purpose. Have you ever noticed how some relationships leave you feeling energized, while others leave you drained? In Chapter 8, the protagonist uncovers the 8th insight, the interpersonal ethic, which focuses on creating balanced, harmonious relationships. This insight teaches that in our interactions we should strive to uplift others, not manipulate or drain their energy. The key is mutual respect and a healthy exchange of energy, where both people grow and thrive together. The protagonist learns that relationships built on manipulation, where one person tries to dominate or control the other, only lead to conflict and disharmony. Instead, this chapter encourages us to be mindful of our energy, ensuring that we contribute positively to our relationships. By doing so, we create a cycle of uplifting interactions that benefit both parties. Picture this. You're having a conversation with a friend. Instead of trying to steer the conversation to make yourself feel better or in control, you focus on listening and offering support. You both leave the interaction feeling uplifted, energized, and respected. That's what the interpersonal ethic is all about, giving and receiving energy in a way that honors both people. In summary, Chapter 8 emphasizes the importance of maintaining balanced energy in relationships, where respect and mutual support allow both individuals to thrive. Principle number 8 is the interpersonal ethic. Foster balanced, uplifting relationships by respecting and exchanging energy without manipulation. Imagine a world where people no longer compete for power or drain each other's energy, but instead cooperate and uplift one another. In Chapter 9, the protagonist contemplates the emerging culture, the final insight. This chapter offers a vision of a future society transformed by the understanding of the previous insights. As more individuals awaken to these spiritual truths, humanity begins to evolve into a more peaceful, connected, and cooperative existence. The protagonist reflects on the potential of a collective consciousness, where instead of focusing on individual gains, people work together in harmony, guided by synchronicities, universal energy, and mutual respect. This new culture values spiritual growth over material success, and the focus shifts from survival to thriving as a global community. It's a future where each person's spiritual journey contributes to the greater good. Think of it like this. As more people embrace these insights, society slowly starts to change. Imagine communities built not on competition but on cooperation, where everyone's energy and well-being are valued. This is the vision of the emerging culture, a world shaped by collective spiritual awareness and unity. In summary, Chapter 9 offers hope for a future society that embraces these insights, leading to a peaceful and harmonious global culture. Principle number 9 is the emerging culture. Humanity will evolve into a peaceful, cooperative society as more people awaken to spiritual truths. The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield presents a journey of spiritual awakening, guiding readers through 9 key insights that reveal how to live with heightened awareness, purpose, and connection to the universe. As individuals embrace these insights, they contribute to the collective evolution of humanity, creating a more peaceful and harmonious world. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you liked what you saw, a like would mean the world to me. It helps support the channel and lets me know you want to see more content like this. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.